Hello, this is Sean from Althea Suite, and today I'm going to be going through the service module of how we can arrange service trips for customers and be able to make sure that we have the right parts for the service technicians that are going out there on the trip. So to start off, I'm going to go into service calls and service documents. I'll click new, and I'm going to select one customer. This customer is going to be Carol. And this will have a list of items that we sold Carol. I'm going to click these three dots and it's going to pull up in everything that we have sold her recently. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick this one. And as soon as I pick this, I have the serial number, I have the invoice date and warranty. I can adjust these if I need. And let's say that there's an issue. I'll say TV is not working. There's something generic for now. I'll give this a status of new. And I'm going to say that this payment type is going to be cash on delivery for a TV repair. Okay, I can go ahead and schedule this visit. I'll make this for 1 hour. So now I have the full week selected. I'm just going to go ahead, clear all. I'm going to look at next week and I'm going to put this with Nate and his schedule. So I'll do this one Tuesday at 10. Looks like a good time. I could add a note in here if I want, make any kind of adjustments before I set this up, but I'm going to say that this is okay for now. Cool. And I'm going to go ahead and go back. And here I have a suggested required parts. So if there are some parts I know that go to this item that he needs for out on that trip, I could go ahead and put that right here. So I'm going to go ahead and give him something. I have our own category for TV parts. So I'll just go ahead and select the first one, this power supply. And I could send this email to a customer and save and print. And then this is going to give me a document for the upcoming trip. And again, this is all customizable for our customers' requests. Let me go ahead and make a new service call. But keep in mind, as soon as I do that, we'll get a list of items that come up here in pending services. We'll also see a trip that's been created. So I'm going to go ahead and add to that trip as well. So I'll make one more customer. And this one is going to be all about Nick Redmond. And again, these are the items that we sold him. I'll put this problem, TV is flickering. I'll give this a new status. This is going to be a TV repair. And I'll give this another hour. And I could go ahead and schedule this visit. So I'll do this again for next week. And I'm going to put this with Nate. And we'll just do this at 12 o'clock. All right, looks good. Go ahead and save. Let's go back. Now this one, I'm going to also give him another requested part. I'll go into TV parts. And this is saying that this is the item that he's going to need for that trip. Go ahead and save that. Now, if I go into my service trips that I created, I have a trip already that we have, for this customer. I'm going to go ahead and make this. So I'm going to go right here and check for short stop. So these are the items that Nate is going to need when he's going out there on that trip. I could select these and I could create a stock transfer request if I need to make sure that I could get these items back into his setup or into his truck. I could create a stock transfer as well and add any kind of notes to it. So this looks good. I'll take this from our showroom and add this to Nate's truck. Hit save. Just like that, I was able to transfer that stock to Nate's truck. And now to start that trip, all I got to do is go right here, hit accept and start. Are you sure you want to start that trip? I'll say yes. And I'll go ahead and click start trip. So now when I click go, this is going to use a Google API map to actually map to where I need to go to that first stop. That looks good. if I want to go back in and make some adjustments, I could always click these three dots and maybe move this one up if I needed to. Um, but these ones look good. I could always open up this service ticket and see what was going on, make any kind of adjustments as I need, add in a comment for the resolution. So I'll just say here, replacement part worked fine. I'll go ahead and hit save. That looks good to me. And I could go ahead and complete that visit. I could also create an invoice on Spot. So if I click create invoice, this pulls up in all of their information that comes through. And I could go ahead and build them and send them a payment link to collect that invoice. And when I go to the next one, I can click go. This routes me out to my next stop for the day. And I could go ahead and open this one and then make any kind of resolution comments on here too. If for any reason that you're having problems out in the field and maybe this customer isn't able to make this trip, you always have an option to reschedule this visit. It says, are you sure you want to reschedule this visit for service? I can click yes. And now it's going to go into my scheduling queue where I could schedule them again. And I can go ahead and end this trip. And it's going to give me a summary of what happened for that day. So I could always go back in reporting and see how my service technicians are doing out there in the field. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions.